What's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. So as you've seen on the thumbnail and the title, I'm actually getting rid of both of my cars, but it's kind of not as easy as it looks when you're selling a car, and a lot of you know that. You list it on Marketplace, you try to trade it in, you do Carvana, you try to get the best value you can with your car. Do you put it back to stock or do you sell it modified? What's the price point? All of that stuff is very difficult, and in this video, the beginning is going to be a little bit out of place because I was trying to sell the car and trade it in different areas and it didn't work out. But all of this will make sense towards the end, so make sure you stay tuned. Today, I am buying a new car. I'm in my 700 horsepower Audi TTRS. I've had this for 2.5 years now, and it's finally come to an end. This is a very sad day. If you guys have been subscribed to the channel for a while, you know that I've been through a lot of ups, a lot of downs with this car. And you know what? Let me just pull off the side of the road here. Let me find a nice spot and we'll go over some of the things about this car, some memories, some good, some bad. And I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about this new car, but don't fast forward the video yet because it's gonna be a good video and you're gonna be very surprised on which car I went with. But let's talk about this car. All right, so I actually was meaning to make this video before I left my house. I'm currently somewhere in between Pennsylvania and Indiana, and it was pouring rain earlier today, so I couldn't do anything. But this car has been such a love-hate relationship with me. It's just been more hate than love, but at the same time, when everything is all working, it's just such a beautiful masterpiece, and it's a work of art. A lot of you guys know on this channel that I've had a lot of issues with this car, and quite frankly, whenever I bought this car, it was nothing but problems for quite a while. Now, I've had this car for 2 years and about 7 months or so. Out of that time, I put about 18,000 miles on this car. Did a lot of repairs. I put lowering springs on the car. I got the car retuned, fixed the E85, flex fuel. Love that carbon wing. I'm definitely gonna miss that. We kind of just pulled off on a random warehouse, but relax, we'll handle it. I kind of like this place. This looks cool. But this is the final look, and I have to say that I feel really good about trading it in to somebody knowing that they're gonna get something that's done right. And it's at the best point it's ever been for me in general. I kind of just ended up getting a little bit tired of it and I've had my eye on something else. Well, there is nothing like a Mark III Audi TTRS in my opinion. When I wanted this car and I was looking at them, it was either between the Audi RS3 and the TTRS, and my plan was to always go stage 3 with it, and this car fell into my lap at the perfect time. A lot of good, a lot of bad happened, but that's part of owning a car, and that's part of the experience of going on the journey with your car and kind of building that relationship and bonding with the car. Now, I fell in love with that spoiler, the Nardo gray, the red interior. You know what? I never even changed the wheels. I liked the wheels so much. I knew when I wanted this car originally, it had to have the updated rear bumper with the slits in the back. I know they're not functional aero, but they just look so much better, and it kind of just finishes the rear end of the look. This car is amazing. I just finished the wheel spacers on here and got the fitment totally locked in and on point. I am going to miss this car, guys. Don't get me wrong whatsoever. This has been a dream car for me, and I am so excited that I had the opportunity to own this. This is the last look of the car. We've had such an amazing run with this car. I'm finally at the point where I want to move on, and I want to move on to something else. There's so many different cars out there that I want to experience in my lifetime. I found a car that I've been looking at for about a month, and the time ended up being right and everything kind of just started working out, so I had to jump on it. I just want to take this moment to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, watched my videos, liked them, commented on any of my Audi videos, TTRS videos, and supported me. Maybe you found me on the channel because of this car. Well, stick around, guys, because the new car that we have is crazy. I absolutely love it. I fell in love with it from the moment I saw it, and I've been looking at these specific cars for about a year. I wanted a very specific spec, and I told my wife, if that exact spec does not show up, then I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna hold off. But the exact spec kind of fell into my lap and all the deal, everything worked out. So I'm very excited to announce to you my brand new Whoa, hold on a second. You thought that I was gonna show you the car, but wait just a moment. You're probably wondering why my Corolla is standing right behind me, but you probably already saw the thumbnail, so you know why. I'm actually trading both of my cars, guys. This is a crazy moment. So I wasn't able to film on the day that my TT sold, which I was actually pretty upset. The lighting wasn't very good, and there was also so much background noise that I couldn't really film and get good audio, and everything happened so fast. But I ended up selling my car to an exotic car dealer. So initially I was trying to trade in my car like you saw in the last clip. That didn't work out so well, but we ended up making the most out of that trip. An exotic car dealer actually messaged me, and I thought it was a scam at first, but they reached out to me and we started the whole process. It was a lot of talking, but after I kind of vetted them out and figured out that they were 100% legit, we ended up moving forward, and everything happened so fast. It literally just shocked me, but they ended up paying off my loan and wired me the rest of the money super fast. And then the next day they had somebody come pick up the car on a trailer. I wish I could have got better shots, but everything happened so fast. So I'm gonna drop a few clips here that I was able to get during that time so you guys can see the TT finally leaving. It was a very bittersweet moment to see that car go, from all of the good experiences that I've had all the way to the bad experiences. But as you guys know, when you have a car, through the ups and the downs, it's all good, and it gives you such an attachment to the car. So it was so hard to see that thing let go. But I really hope that the next owner of that car enjoys it as much as I did, because that car is running at its peak condition from the day it was off of the line. It runs so good, and I know the next owner is gonna absolutely love it. And before I say anything else, I just wanna say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. We officially hit 2,000 subscribers! Let's go! Thank you guys. You don't know how much that means to me. I started this page 2.5 years ago with just a dream, the Audi Q3 oil change video, and then we bought the TT, my dream car. You guys were able to watch my life evolve time after time, seeing all the different transitions in my life, and I even have another surprise coming for you later in a couple videos down the road. But right now we have the GR Corolla here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about this car before I show you the car that I did purchase, guys, which it is my absolute dream car, and I am so excited that I was able to get this car, and I am picking it up tomorrow, and you're gonna see it in this video, so stay tuned. But let's take a look at the GR Corolla, and let's talk about some of the memories of this car. So whenever I bought this car, I was so excited, and I still am, and it is bittersweet that I'm trading this in, and I'm very, very sad about it, guys. But what I'm getting is so good that I can kind of do it. But guys, life, sometimes you have to make different choices, and for me, I couldn't keep 3 cars. I'm not gonna be able to afford all of these cars, all the maintenance, the tires, the modifications, and I'm kind of running out of room with storage, so I'm gonna be changing some things around. And the next car that I'm showing you is going to be such an amazing car, but I'm also gonna be getting another car later down the road as well. So I'm not gonna be down to just one car, but this, guys, was such a dream for me. This is a 2024 GR Corolla Premium in the ice cap white. We did so many amazing mods. Bronze wheels was probably one of my favorite. They just made the car look so good. From lowering it, all the install videos, I'm so glad that I was able to help a lot of people on my channel. And again, thank you for everybody who has watched every single video that I've put out on this car, has subscribed to the channel and commented. I really genuinely appreciate you guys so much. But this car has also taught me so much as well, and it's been an amazing all-wheel drive car. Last winter was so much fun in this car, and I got to whip this thing around on some country back roads in the snow, and that was probably my absolute highlight of this car, enjoying it and kicking it sideways. Also, a track day was so much fun. But at the end of the day, guys, this car is starting to be a little bit small for me. I need something that is gonna be a little bit bigger for what I do, and this kind of just isn't making the cut anymore. So currently I've been putting in this car a little bit back to stock. I have taken the strut bar off, the carbon fiber steering wheel, the exhaust, which I already sold, and I'm gonna be taking off the carbon inserts on the seats. So if you guys want any of those parts, they're probably gonna be available on Marketplace. If you're local to me, hit me up, I'll give you a good deal on them. So you guys are probably wondering, what car did you buy? Now, let's get into that. I want to introduce to you guys my brand new to me 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Guys, this is my brand new to me 2023 Alfa Romeo. I cannot believe that this car is mine. This thing is so beautiful, and I feel very blessed that I can own something as great as this. Now, right here is a 2023 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. I have been looking at one of these cars for probably over a year now. I have just been obsessed with how they look and how they drive, and I've been wanting to get behind the wheel of one of these. I have seen so many reviews online. I've been watching a ton of YouTube videos on this car, and I've just been obsessed. It's a 500 horsepower V6 twin turbo, which is a Ferrari derived engine. Now, this isn't a Ferrari engine, but they did have somebody come in that developed one of the Ferrari engines. It worked at Ferrari and created something new for this. So technically it is a Ferrari engine, but it wasn't made by Ferrari. Now, if you come over here, this is how you know that it is the Quadrifoglio. You end up getting the 4-leaf clover, which I don't know the whole story behind that, but it has to do with the racing team. And one of the guys that was racing put that emblem on his car and ended up winning. So from there on, they used it as a good luck. Now, this is the Misano Blue, and I couldn't be happier with how this looks. I'm gonna make more videos later on the channel that's gonna go over all the specs on this car and everything about it. I'm gonna show you the MSRP sticker and then also how much I ended up paying for the car, so that'll be interesting. This car is on 21s, which these wheels look huge, and I love the way they look. One of my favorite parts about this is now, compared to my GR Corolla, I can actually put my hand in here and clean these calipers properly. This blue looks amazing. It definitely was not my first choice, but after I ended up getting it, this blue looks amazing in light, and it almost just like changes colors. It looks so much better than on camera. I can't really describe it, and you can't really see what it actually looks like unless you're in person, but it just has a really nice shine, flake, and a lot of depth to it, and really just brings out the true personality of the car. I love these vents, heat extraction, and they just look so mean. There's a lot of different options you can do on this car with like carbon fiber, and I'm obviously gonna have to lower the car. You guys probably already could have figured that out. So in 2024, they ended up updating these headlights. That was pretty much one of the only things. They did a couple other things for 2024, but since it's the 23, it does have the older headlights, which are okay. I do like the newer ones better. And you also get the older taillights. The newer ones, I don't know yet. Let me know in the comments if you guys own an Alfa Romeo. If you guys like those newer taillights or the newer headlights, let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm kind of on the fence. I know with the fronts you can't just like replace them, but these rears you can just do like a plug and play setup, so maybe I'll do that in the future. Now I have to show you guys the inside. We're gonna go in depth on this in another video, but I absolutely had to get these carbon seats. Look how amazing these look. These are the Sparco seats, and these are an option. Not every Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio has this. Love the steering wheel, kind of like the Audi, except the Audi's push to start was over here, but we still get that with carbon fiber pretty much everywhere in the car. This car drives amazing. And let's take a look at those seats from the back. Wow. The lighting isn't the best, but geez, that looks crazy. Exposed carbon all the way up and down in these seats. I had to have this on my spec, and I am so glad that everything worked out on this car because it just was cleaned. It was owned by an owner that probably had like 4 or 5 different Stelvios and Giulias, and he just would drive them like 20,000 miles and just swap them out for a new one. This thing was so taken care of. There's not even like a paint swirl in the paint, and just looks absolutely beautiful. But everything lined up on this, and that's why I had to pull the trigger on the blue. And the GR Corolla lives on because we ended up doing a plate transfer. I cannot wait to take you guys on a ride with me with this. This car sounds crazy. It's got these burbles every time you upshift. This car has so much personality. These burbles are just completely unpredictable. It's really hard to get them to do the same thing every time, which I love. And just feels like I'm in an absolute race car. It has all the space that you need to go on a trip, put stuff in the back, take people with you. It's got the luxury and it's got the feel that I was looking for. This car feels so surreal that I actually own this. Seeing it in my driveway, being able to drive it, and just seeing all of the people looking at the car wondering what the heck is that thing. And if you asked me years back, this car was definitely not on my radar, but I am so excited for all the videos and content we're gonna have on the channel, and I'm excited for you guys to be a part of that ride with me. If you're not subscribed on the channel, make sure you subscribe now. I'm gonna have more Alfa Romeo content on the channel coming up here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.